Hello, welcome to another module in the series Mastering CSS3. In this movie, we're going to look at navigation styles and how we can use CSS3 to make them more functional and responsive in our designs. This is Margaret Meier Cox. Let's get started. In this section, we'll be starting by taking a look at some concepts for how to design and lay out navigation in a responsive manner. We're going to look at basic navigational styles and how you can apply those, how to maintain functionality in this new and ever-changing world of responsive design. Once we look at those concepts, we'll take them and apply them to our demonstration file, as well as look at some other concepts for making a navigation structure responsive. Let's look at some basic navigation styles on several websites, and then we'll apply CSS to our demonstration file to experiment with a couple of different approaches to responsive design of navigation menus. So first, let's take a look at alabamatours.us. This is a responsively designed site. It has elements on the page that are going to scale as the size of the display screen scales. But the main navigation menu only has 5 elements. So with just 5 buttons or 5 links, it makes it much easier to fit on all screen sizes. As the display size gets smaller, the menu can just slide over. So when we get to a tablet size, it still displays quite well. And you could reduce the size of those buttons a little bit in order to allow it to display in the same manner on an even smaller screen. So there's one more topic that we want to talk about while we're talking about navigation and responsible design, and that's scalable navigation. As I mentioned earlier, the larger the site, the more challenging it can be to make the navigation actually work within the web page. Today, only a few years into the responsive design movement, there are multiple and evolving approaches as to how to best handle navigation, particularly large navigation. For a typical legacy website, the navigation was originally designed for a desktop. It had multiple tiers, often mixed levels of drop-down menus. It very likely may use JavaScript to function, or at least to support its functions. It almost always includes some kind of hover effects, which are great, except they don't translate into it.